Guess the teams with the most playoff wins since 2015.
Easy number one has to be the Dodgers because they've won the division most of these years.
They're on here, but they're number 2.
Does that make the Yankees number one? Because they also make the playoffs pretty much every year.
They're number 3, not number 1.
Okay, so only one other team I think qualifies as those two. That would be the Houston Astros.
They sit at the top of the list, just a few ahead of the Dodgers. The Astros and the Dodgers are far and away ahead of everybody else.
I feel like the Yankees would be a little bit closer, but I guess not. But then again, they also haven't been making that many World Series outside of this past year. I feel like the Red Sox deep runs, despite them missing the playoffs a few times, has done some heavy lifting here. Are they in the top 10?
They are. They're number 8.
Among this top 10, I'm going to guess they also have the most last place finishes.
They really are the most polarizing team in baseball. They can finish anywhere in the standings in any given year.
Here's a sneaky one. How about the Rays?
They were one off this list. Number 11 was the Rays.
Man, they've had some really good years in here. If we just go by division, I can eliminate the rest of the American League West. Those teams have not won really anything.
It's funny, the Rangers were number 12 on this list, but they're not in the top 10.
And that's funny because they've only made the playoffs 3 times in the last 10 years. Are there any American League teams left?
There's one. Another team that makes the playoffs a lot.
That's Cleveland.
That's them. They're number 6.
The rest of the American League, I was like, yeah, no way. So the rest of these teams are all National League. St. Louis Cardinals.
Not on the list.
I'm going to guess this team, but I actually don't think they're on here. The San Francisco Giants?
Not on here. Again, if this list was stretched out a little further, I'm sure they would be, but this is since 2015, past their stretch of World Series runs.
How about the Washington Nationals?
That's a poll. They're tied for number 9. Teams 9 and 10 have the same amount of playoff wins.
In the first half of this decade, yeah, they made the playoffs a lot.
And this factors in their World Series run in 2019.
Did the Phillies make it on here despite being a total no-show for most of this decade?
I was waiting for you to say the Phillies. Yeah, they're number 5.
Number 5, despite the fact they missed the playoffs for, I think, at least the first 5 years of this decade.
But they've won a lot of playoff games in the last few, which anchored this thing.
The Atlanta Braves are on here.
The other one I was waiting on, yeah, they're number 4.
I need to focus on the National League Central now. The Brewers.
Nope. Wow. They don't win that many playoff games. They made their one run to the NLCS, but aside from that, not that many.
It's not the Pirates or the Reds. Feels weird to say the Cubs because they won in 16 and then not much else.
But they're number 7 on this list.
16 doing a lot of heavy lifting for them. There's one team in the National League I don't think I've guessed yet. The Diamondbacks?
Not them.
It's not the Rockies. I guess the 3 big ones in the West have the whole Central covered. Not the Marlins. The Mets?
Yeah, tied with the Nationals. That closes the list.
I did not know that. Okay, shout out the Mets.
I'm going to guess 2015 did some heavy lifting for those guys too.